With more than 100 million people displaced by conflict or crisis around the world, how do we serve the individual person? At the Women's Refugee Commission, we do this when we partner with coalitions and local organizations. What follows are 3 stories that exemplify our work. When WRC committed to serving LGBTQI+ refugees, we knew that we had to find local partners, like MOSAIC, a queer-led organization that focuses on helping marginalized communities in the Middle East.
Localization كتير مهمة بمفهوم العمل الاجتماعي والمشاريع، بس مرات كمان كتير بتحطك بكلاشز مع الدونرز. ايه بحاجة نحن للتمويل، بس كمان بحاجة لكرامتنا وبحاجة نعرف نحن شو بدنا نشتغل. الشيء اللي بحبه بين شغلنا مع WRC مثلا وتنسيق WRC مع التاسك فورس LGBT تاسك فورس بلبنان، بس الكل مشارك فيه، جمعيات نسائية مشاركة فيه، جمعيات حقوقية مشاركة فيه. يعني مش جبنا البوكلت بالإنجليش ترجمناه لا، البوكلت انشغل من سكراتش بأخذ بعين الاعتبار كل رأي الجمعيات الناشطة بلبنان، إن كانت LGBTIQ community أو إذا كانوا نساء. إذا نحن مش قادرين نسمع ونفهم هالمجموعات شو بدها ونطبق على أساسها نحن الخطة السنوية أو الخطة ال5 سنين تبعنا، بيكون شغلنا ما له طعمة. كنا عطول يجوا أشخاص من برا من جامعات ولا مرة سمعين فيهم يعملوا دراسات عن المجتمع الميم عين بدولنا العربية وبلبنان، ولأول مرة بحياتنا بنكون نحن كجمعية كويرية we are leading research project إن كان بلبنان أو بالمينا ريجن. فنحن صرنا نعرف ندرس حالنا بحالنا، فأنا كتير فخور بهذا الشيء.
Too often, the voices of advocates go unheard. That's when partnerships really matter. Futures Without Violence brought together a coalition of people calling for an end to gender-based violence and created a powerful, unified voice.
The mission is ending gender-based violence
and supporting survivors. A lot of what we do is bring our partners' voices to those policymakers to talk about how important this is.
Telling those stories in a very unified voice, bringing in a very diverse group of members of our coalition to the table where we help create the space where they can also speak to that need.
There's always money in the budget. It's just a matter of prioritizing it, convincing them that our goal and their goal are shared is kind of what advocacy is about.
It's always important to hear from the grassroots leaders, from people on the ground. And so we want to make sure that these stories are coming out and that we're doing everything we can to protect them.
We all ultimately feel so moved by the work that we do that it binds us together.
Advocacy is fighting for what you believe in, what your soul believes in, and never giving up.
Welcome with Dignity is a campaign that brings a localized and human-centered approach to advocating for asylum at the U.S. border with Mexico. Housed at WRC, the campaign now boasts more than 100 organizations of all sizes.
I won't sugarcoat it. It's a tough moment. Things feel bleak. But if we're the voice for people seeking asylum and the people that care about them, then we have to be as loud as ever. Doesn't matter where, how, who, or how you got here. A refugee is a refugee. You still deserve to be treated with dignity. The campaign has large organizations and very small, just volunteer organizations. And those smaller organizations, they're the ones that when a family arrives will run out and get a bag of diapers and find out where the family is heading and try to get them there. My first day of first grade, my teacher, Mrs. Street, she was incredible. I didn't speak any English, so she set aside extra time for me. And she knew that with a little bit of extra help and attention, I'd be able to say my ABCs like all the other kids by the end of the school year. And I did. You know, those are the American values that we should be leaning into and fighting to defend. Now is the time, right now, to stand up for our asylum system.
We applaud the courageous people on the front lines who understand that localization and fierce policy advocacy make all the difference. Our work and our privilege is to trust them. Join us.